Hi, today, I will teach you about classes in Python. Classes are very important in programming. A class describes what the object will be, but it is separate from the object itself. In other words, the class can be described as an object's blueprint or definition. You can use the same class as a blueprint for multiple different objects. To start off, let us define a class animal. Classes are created using the keyword class. From the animal class, we can create multiple objects, like cat, dog, and cow. These animals are now objects created from the animal class. When an object is made, you can set its characteristics, as shown. Characteristics of an animal can be color, speed, weight, name, and so on, and will be different for each animal. A better way of defining the characteristics is to set them when the object is created. To do this, you must define a function inside the class, called init. Functions inside of a class are referred to as methods. Methods must have self as their first parameter. The init method is called when an object of the class is created. This init method takes name, color, and speed as inputs to the method. By using the self keyword, these characteristics now belong to the object that is created. The names of the characteristics are often identical to the names of the inputs, but can be different. As you can see, this still gives the same result. Inside a class, you can also define other methods of your choice. Let us create a method that prints out a message to the screen. Remember to use self as the first input to the method. The keyword self is used whenever you use a characteristic that belongs to the object. As expected, this will print a different message dependent on which object we call the method from. A better way of doing this is to use something called inheritance. Inheritance means that you define new classes that are based on other classes. This means that the characteristics defined in the parent class will also exist in the child class. In this example, we can create a class, cat, and a class, dog, that inherits from the animal class. This means that the characteristics, name, color, and speed still exist in the cat and dog class. Methods can now be defined in each separate class, and the output is dependent on which object we call the method from. Let us define a method in the cat and dog class. As expected, the output is different. You can also access the characteristics that are defined in the parent class. You should now know about creating a class, setting the characteristics, the init method, inheritance, and methods in a class. In future videos, I will go more in depth and show you how important classes can be. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching, and keep coding.